Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 10th through the 16th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, for this reading, I am using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. I also will be pulling you a Blessed Bee Oracle card. I do want to say Happy Father's Day to all of those dads that are watching. All right, let's see. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, I do have the Nine of Pentacles. Very nice. So for some of you, financially, you're in a good place. Or for some of you, you're going to be here because something could be coming through here for you. So financially, things are looking up. Nine of Pentacles is someone who has more than enough financially. Yeah, they're living comfortably. It speaks about that financial abundance. Some of you have maybe been waiting on this. Oh, that's interesting. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you Virgos have planted those seeds. Those seeds have needed time to grow here. So there's been like a limbo period. There's been a wait, but you've already planted those seeds, and now we have this Ten of Pentacles here. So for some of you, those seeds are about to sprout. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is what you're moving towards. Some of you already could be in a good place financially with the Nine of Pentacles, but others, you have this blessing that's coming in, but this is something you've already planted seeds with. You've already, been working hard on this. So yeah, some of you, it could be a new job, could be a raise, a promotion, something coming to you here, but you've had to wait on it. And the overall energy for you guys for the week is the Six of Pentacles, which for me can represent support or assistance that's coming in, something coming through that's helping you. So for some of you, that's this Ace of Pentacles. So again, it really could be anything, but it's going to bring in this balance here, this financial balance, this stability for some of you. So yeah, I mean, this could be a loan. It could be from your employer. I mean, it could come in so many different ways, but for me, this speaks about support or assistance, something that's coming in that's going to help kind of balance these scales here. So it is a six, and you do have, let's see, you do have two sixes here in the spread. Excuse me, or you actually have three. You have three sixes here in the spread. And so sixes for me speak about balance and harmony. And so if something has been out of balance, this is a time where you're going to feel like things are coming into balance here. So for some of you, we see something coming through here, and it's going to bring in that balance, bring in that financial stability. Other Virgos, because the Six of Pentacles, it also does speak about giving. And so for some of you watching this, it is a general reading. If you're in a good place with this Nine of Pentacles already, if you're living comfortably and you're doing well, there could be even someone that comes to you and asks you for a loan or something like that. You could be helping someone as well. It just, depends on which Virgo you are. And if that's the case, it might be like a significant other. It might be a family member, someone who's close to you. But we are starting out here with the Lovers card. And so, yeah, some of you Virgos maybe have an important decision that you have to make. We have the Lovers card. We also have the Seven of Wands, which is interesting because Seven of Wands is that very fiery, passionate energy. It's someone who's kind of ready to fight, they don't back down easily, that's for sure. So this is like someone who's standing their ground, not giving up. So those of you that have like maybe a lover, a significant other that's coming to you, maybe asking you for money, there definitely could be some Virgos that you don't want to, maybe you don't want to give in, you maybe don't want to. So that's very interesting. But other Virgos, I feel like this is definitely more on the love front here. And so I think there's definitely change that's coming in to a relationship. And so yes, that can be that for a few of you, a relationship is ending. You could be letting go of a relationship. You know, it's possible that you're always having to maybe defend yourself. We also have this Five of Wands here in the spread. And so with the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, if you're a Virgo and your relationship is ending, sometimes with the Five of Wands, it can tend to add up. So if there was like a bunch of, you know, like petty arguments, going back and forth over, you know, arguing over very small things. If you're doing that every day and you're not communicating well, those things can add up. It's also a possibility that you and your partner, your lover, are on kind of very different ground, you know, very, very different from each other. You could be opposites, to be honest. So yeah, some of you, a relationship could actually be in the process of ending. And I say process because, you know, I think that this is something I've got for you before, Virgo. Like it's a process. So some of you could be getting a divorce or something like that. Or, you know, maybe you're just still hanging on. But we have death here. So death is a very, very powerful energy. It represents something leaving your life, something dying. If that's the case, it's creating that space for something new to come in, or something is changing forever. So for those of you that are kind of headed in this direction, headed towards an ending, if at all possible to save your relationship, you guys would have to basically, the relationship would have to really change forever. So maybe you guys would have to go to counseling. You know, if you're fighting over small, petty things, that would have to basically stop. And you'd have to really probably make some big changes within the relationship to help it grow, for those of you that don't want a relationship to end. Now, obviously, not all of you Virgos, a relationship is ending. I'm specifically talking to you that those of you that you know it's you, you know that maybe you're moving in that direction. I mean, here we have the Lover's card, we have the Ten of Cups, we have death. So Ten of Cups. Most likely, those of you in that situation, it's a marriage, or it's maybe like a more traditional relationship. You might even have a family with this person. If you haven't moved on and you haven't let go, it could be because you're maybe battling some things like internally. Internally, you could be going through some things here. The Nine of Pentacles for me is like a very independent energy. In particular, you Virgo females, I think that you Virgo females, you might be like on the verge of making an important decision about your relationship. But you could be dealing with some internal stuff. Again, maybe you have a family with this person. But some of you here, we have the Six of Swords and we have the Empress. And I feel like for some of you, this could be you moving on. Yeah, moving forward, moving on. Moving towards maybe focusing more on yourself, Virgo. Bettering yourself. Some of you, your career. Some of you will be more focused on your career. The Empress is a beautiful woman. She's a successful woman. She has a lot to offer. And so some of you, you're in a good place. You do have a lot to offer. But maybe, you know, you've been hanging on to this relationship. Now, for a handful of you Virgos, that are in a three-party situation, because some of you are in a three-party situation. And I think that there is an important decision that's coming up for you. Do you want to hang on to this relationship? For some of you, that could be someone you have a family with or someone you're married to. Or do you want to move towards maybe pursuing this other woman, or, you know, being with maybe this other person? So some of you are in like a three-party situation, and I think that that's the big decision that's needed. So yeah, I'm definitely reading for a lot of Virgos where this is obviously on the love front, it's on the relationship front. Those of you that it's not, again, maybe your partner needs like a loan, something like that, or someone close to you needs a loan. Other Virgos, we have that 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you could be changing jobs. There could be something coming through that's going to help you here. This week, you might have also had to deal with this 5 of Wands energy. So maybe you were up against a lot of competition, where you had like little challenges, little hurdles that you had to overcome here. But 6 of Swords is like moving towards calmer waters, peace of mind. It's the energy definitely improving here. And then you have this really creative energy that's coming in. The 7 of Wands is a very passionate energy, and then we have the Empress with the Magician. And so the Magician for me is an empowered energy. So yeah, you are giving birth to something that will be very rewarding for you. So that could be financially, that could be emotionally. Again, these scales are balancing out here. We have Death mirroring the Magician. So you have like a part to play in this. So some of you will have to be resourceful or get creative or take matters into your own hands. We see at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So planting those seeds, putting that energy, that effort into this. But going through great change here at this time. This week, there could be something coming in that's maybe inspiring you or helping you in some way, Virgo. But this is an empowered energy, and it's an awful lot of creative energy. And then we have that Ace of Pentacles with the Empress. There's a big blessing that's coming in for you. So, you know, if you've already planted those seeds, but there is like a little bit of a wait with this, I would just, you know, keep working hard, stay focused. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. Those of you that are not breaking up, because, you know, if you're headed in that direction, you know it. But those of you that maybe you've been married for 20 years, whatever, and you're not, you know, you're not going to get a divorce, you're not going to leave your relationship. My advice to you guys would be pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. Some of you could even be dealing with this woman, the Empress, which could be your wife, but it also could be a mother-in-law. It also could be your mother. So there could be some stuff going on with an Empress. So pick and choose your battles. Don't add fuel to any fires. Try to avoid confrontation. All right, Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know for this week? Okay. We have a blessing on your family. And so some of you do have a family. So if you are worried about them, if someone is going through something, that could be someone you're helping. Maybe some of you are kind of standing your ground with that. But if you are worried about a family member, worried about your family, this is a blessing coming in for your family. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great week.